When you hear the phrase tiger mom, what do you picture? A mother who demands perfection, bans sleepovers, and treats a bee like failure? It's a stereotype that's followed Asian women in media for decades. Strict, cold, and unrelenting. But The Summer I Turned Pretty gives us something new. Laurel Park, the main character's mother, completely redefines what it means to be an Asian mom on screen. She's warm, loving, and quietly strong. And through her, the series breaks one of media's most persistent stereotypes. The origin of the tiger mom. The idea of the tiger mom came from Amy Chua's 2011 memoir, Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother. In it, Chua described how she raised her daughters with absolute discipline. No TV, no playdates, endless music practice. Her children became Ivy League graduates, but her approach sparked outrage. While the book claimed to represent Chinese-style parenting, research soon proved otherwise. A 2013 study showed tiger parenting was not typical in Asian American households. It was an extreme. Still, the damage was done. Pop culture embraced the stereotype, portraying Asian mothers as strict perfectionists who valued success over happiness. Media's shift, and where Laurel fits in recent years, have seen a shift. Films like Turning Red, Crazy Rich Asians, and Everything Everywhere All at Once began humanizing these mothers, showing their vulnerabilities beneath the pressure. Yet Laurel Park's character stands out. Unlike those who start as controlling and later change, Laurel never fits the mold at all. She doesn't exist to oppose the tiger mom trope. She simply lives beyond it. Laurel's parenting is rooted in trust, not control. Her warmth, patience, and emotional openness make her one of the most authentic portrayals of motherhood in recent TV. Laurel's warmth and emotional safety. At the heart of Laurel's character is connection. In most stories, tiger moms are feared. Their children hide mistakes, afraid of judgment. But Laurel creates the opposite environment, one where love is safe and unconditional. When Belly, her daughter, feels afraid or uncertain, she turns to Laurel without hesitation. In one scene, when Belly gets her own room for the first time and can't sleep alone, Laurel simply stays with her until she's at ease. That moment captures Laurel's essence. She doesn't lecture, control, or minimize. She comforts. This emotional safety continues as Belly grows up. Whether it's heartbreak or confusion, her first instinct is to call her mom, not out of fear or dependency, but trust. Laurel isn't perfect, but she's present. That presence alone breaks the mold of the emotionally distant Asian parent. Independence. Over-controlled tiger moms often define their children's success, choosing their activities, schools, and even friends. Laurel does the opposite. She gives her kids space to figure out who they are. Belly is a volleyball player because she loves the sport. Steven becomes a game developer and even makes it to Princeton because of his own drive, not his mother's pressure. Laurel knows that freedom builds responsibility. She trusts her children to make choices and is there to support them when things fall apart. That balance of independence and safety is something few mothers on screen, especially Asian ones, are allowed to have. Flawed, human, and real, what makes Laurel truly special is that she's not perfect. She's warm and wise, but also vulnerable. Her friendship with Susanna reveals her biggest flaw: codependence. Their relationship is beautiful yet consuming. When Susanna becomes sick, Laurel dedicates herself to caring for her friend, even neglecting her own emotional needs and her children's grief. This imperfection makes Laurel feel real. She's not a model mother. She's human, one who makes mistakes but grows from them. Even her ex-husband notes that there were 3 people in their marriage: Laurel, himself, and Susanna. That line perfectly captures how Laurel sometimes loses herself in love. Yet by the end, we see her reclaim her identity. She rediscovers who she is beyond motherhood and friendship. A journey that mirrors the show's broader theme: becoming who you truly are. Redefining success for Laurel. Success isn't about grades, careers, or status. It's about contentment. She never forces her children to follow a certain path or chase perfection. She encourages them to find what makes them happy, and that's what sets her apart from every tiger mom stereotype. When Belly gets engaged to Jeremiah, Laurel doesn't react with outrage over his background or worthiness. She worries instead about Belly's identity, that she might be defining herself through someone else too soon. That concern comes not from control, but care. Laurel has lived through codependence. She doesn't want her daughter to repeat it. Why Laurel's story? Laurel Park matters because she expands representation. She proves that Asian mothers don't have to fit into narrow boxes of control and sacrifice. They can be gentle, flawed, funny, and emotionally available, just like anyone else. Stereotypes become dangerous when they're the only version of a story. Laurel breaks that cycle. She shows that motherhood in any culture can be about freedom, empathy, and individuality. The quiet revolution of Laurel Park Laurel doesn't shout against the stereotype. She simply lives differently. She loves deeply, but lets go when needed. She supports without controlling. She values her children's independence as much as their connection to her, and in doing so, she becomes a quiet revolution, a reminder that love doesn't have to roar like a tiger. Sometimes it's gentle, patient, and brave enough to trust. Laurel Park teaches us that being a good mother isn't about perfection or power. It's about presence. And that lesson, simple, human, and universal, is what truly makes the summer I turned pretty so special.